everyone, welcome to the next video in our sort of dressing table items from Rooms of Wonder by Johanna Basford. Polychromos pencils being used again today. And we have these 3 bottles. I'm thinking perfume. Can't really be anything else, can they? I'm looking at this first one and I'm thinking greens. So I've grabbed my deep cobalt green, which is a really dark bluey green to start with. And I'm going to start doing some of these very pretty looking shapes. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I've been running about. I've been getting the bins in actually. So fade it towards the centre. Do the same from the top. Yeah, the recycling lorry came and I was just putting everyone's bins away because husband is leaving for work soon and he won't want to have to do it. They're all in the way of his car. But while I was out there I just put everyone's one almost away, not completely. Some people's cars were in the way. And so I've left a bit of a shine line there. Oh sorry, it's all blurred, isn't it? What I'm going to do is these bigger ones, or these outside ones I'm going to do with this, and I'm going to make them dark on the outside and just fade it up towards that point. I'm just going to sharpen. Yeah, he's got an important meeting today. He wanted to get in quickly, but he hasn't left yet. But anyway, so I thought if I cleared the bins away, he would be able to leave without that worry at least. Okay, so I'm just trying to fade up all the way around. It's just the same thing with each of them, and then we'll use a slightly different shade of bluey green for the other bits. It's really hot and sunny already. I don't know what the forecast is today, I haven't looked. But I was barefooted outside because I haven't put any socks on or anything, it's warm. And the ground felt quite warm, which was annoying because I was hoping it might cool me off a bit, but it didn't. Now we need, I'm thinking maybe I'm going to go for the emerald green. It's quite a lot lighter, but I think it could provide quite a nice contrast. Just going to sharpen. And I'm going to do the same thing with these other ones. I'm fading them towards the centre. So layering up here and then less there. There we go. I haven't been for a walk today. Usually I go first thing before it gets too hot. I've got a lot to do today, so I've decided not to. I've got my boiler's being serviced. The boiler, for those in the US, you don't call it that. It heats the hot water and provides the heat for the radiators to heat the house. In the winter, obviously we're not heating the house at the moment, it's too warm. But I think here I might do a little bit each side of the, like that, and keep a sort of shiny bit in the middle. I don't know whether it'll work. It's just something different to try. If you don't like it, you could just do it the same as that. But I just fancy doing it a bit different. Don't know. I don't know if it adds anything or not. Never mind. I'm going to use the... Oh, that was my elbow. The I've got a very high pain threshold. This chrome oxide green fiery. If I get a paper cut, I'm crying. But if I break... I haven't broken my arm. If I thwack my arm like that, it doesn't worry me. No, I don't. I don't know why. My aunt did as well. I remember she had a major op, and the nurses were saying to her, "Look, your blood pressure's really high, which indicates you're in a lot of pain. But you keep telling us you don't need any pain medication." She's like, "I'm not in any pain." So that was quite interesting. So I don't know whether I get that from her or not really. Now this bottle here, I'm thinking, my eye keeps being drawn to the red violet, so let's use this one. Let's use it on the big circular part and this part, and then maybe a few different colours through. I'll have a think in a minute, but I'll just get on with this bit. So really dark around the edge, lots of layers. Oh, there we go, keep going around and around. I might have to shut the blind in a bit, the sun is very bright. I have been fiddling around with the white balance on my camera, and I found a way to alter it, so I think it might stop it looking quite so grey. But it does look grey to my eye in this room anyway, so I'm not really sure whether it's actually just showing what it actually looks like. But I decided not to fiddle around with it mid-series because it might just look a bit odd. So I'll see. I might, the next video I do might be a short one, and I might experiment on that one. Then if it all goes wrong, I haven't lost much footage. You see how I want it lighter here and it helps it look round. I'm going to do the same with this little one here. Perhaps I should have started with this one as a little easier intro for you. But I'm sure you've done this before if you followed my videos. Anyway, in fact, we did it on the last one. So just a smaller, it's easier when it's a smaller item. If it doesn't look like there's enough contrast between light and dark, you can also put a bit of black or Payne's grey or dark sepia or something around the edge just to really emphasise that. But I think it's fine. So that's the red violet. We do have a light red violet. I thought maybe we would use that because it's going to be a similar colour for the rest of it. So I'm going to give it a sharpen. They're all blunt, aren't they? Terribly blunt. And we'll just start here. Try put a bit of shine in the middle. And these are easier because you just make them darker on the edges and lighter in the centre. I wonder how many times I've said that in the course of a video, in all the videos that I've made. I've made so many now. Sometimes I think, you know, some people only make like one a month or something and it gets loads and loads of views, and it's, you know, really good quality video, really well researched and stuff, whereas mine is more of a just sit down and go for it type thing. And I wonder whether it would be more, you know, whether I get more views per video if I did that. But actually I just do what I like to do, you know. I have fun doing it this way. Now I want a sort of delicate pink for these. I'm going to use the Dark Flesh, which is also now known as, close my book, salmon. Okay, and I'm just gonna colour those in a salmon colour. I'm thinking maybe this is printed on the bottle rather than the flowers actually being inside. So although I'm fading a little bit towards the edge of each petal, maybe it wouldn't be, and maybe it would be printed on the bottle, so perhaps that isn't the right way to do it. But it's such a small little space, you can't see it anyway. Now I want the centres of these to be yellow. I think it goes quite nicely with this colour. But which yellow? I'm thinking, yeah, this yellow. This is 107. It is the cadmium yellow. It's about time I knew these, isn't it? I don't really know the numbers. I only look at the numbers when the name's sharpened off. That's why I don't know them. I'm going to use the permanent green for the leaves. Permanent green. And And again, you can try and fade it towards the end of the leaves if you want to, but if you're more comfortable with just blocking it in, do so. As I say, it's so hard to see. Okay, I think I'm going to do the bottle in a blue. I'm quite thinking about an light ultramarine blue. This, you'll have to believe me, this is the light ultramarine. You can see the marine bit. Again, I want to fade it towards the centre of the bottle to make it look a little less flat. Because this is quite a light colour, you can actually colour over your leaves a little bit. I'm doing that. I'm not going to colour over the flower centres. What happens when you mix blue and yellow? They'll go green. I mean, that's okay if you want them to go green, but no. I want them yellow. And a bit down at the bottom, like that. Now the neck of the bottle. Again, just a lighter bit in the middle. And yes, I'm ignoring that little line because I'm going to just put a little, a slightly darker, I think I'm going to use the paynes grey here to mark out a little bit of shadow, just a little bit. I'm thinking under this lip here, and under there, and there, and then under here. Like that. It's just a small detail, and I think it makes quite a difference. But we're going to finish with a little bit of white. Again, the Jelly Roll 10 that I've been using, but very wonky. There we go. Using my my grid lines to line it up. But if I line up this line here, this doesn't always look straight. It's quite strange. Anyway, let's let's use the white down here and here, and then around here. So if you're following the shape of the bottle or whatever bit you're putting your white pen on. There we go. I did it a little bit randomly. I think it looks a little bit more, I want to say natural, but it's not the right word, is it? It's not natural. Oh, we've got some jewellery tomorrow. Oh, that would be fun. Okay, so that's us for today. Already looking at tomorrow. Hold on, wait for me. Don't do tomorrow's yet. Well, you can if you want. But thank you for watching. Have a super day and happy colouring.